Headlines where you are today. It's the ITV News.
Hello, I'm Faye Barker. This is ITV News London. A man's been arrested on suspicion of murdering a 17-year-old boy who was stabbed to death after a birthday party in northwest London. Police were called to Granville Road in Brent after reports of a street fight just after 11 p.m. on Friday night. They found the victim, who died at the scene. An 18-year-old is now in custody. Detectives are urging anyone who was at the party to come forward and help their investigation. They've also said there will be an increased police presence in the area, supporting local residents. A woman has been injured in East London after strong winds blew scaffolding onto her car. Emergency services were called to Dalston Lane in Hackney yesterday afternoon. The woman was inside of her car when the incident happened, and she's currently being treated in hospital. Her condition is not known. A wind warning had been in place for London until midnight on Saturday. Now, the Prince and Princess of Wales were spotted at Centre Court for the Wimbledon's men's singles final today. The royal couple's eldest children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, also made an appearance. They arrived at SW19 early and met some of the staff in the players' lawn, taking their seats in the royal box in time for the match. While it is an exhilarating match in its closing minutes, we think world number one Carlos Alcaraz is holding his own against defending champion Novak Djokovic. That is still ongoing. Now, Declan Rice has spent his first full day with Arsenal after completing his move from West Ham United.
Suits me though. I love it, honestly, I love it.
Well, Rice spent the day familiarising himself with the Gunners kit. He also met another recent signing, the club's chocolate Labrador, who's called Win. The win didn't stop this year's Soho Village fete. The event has been going strong for over 70 years and provides visitors the rare opportunity to step away from the city and unwind. From spaghetti eating competitions to dog shows, attendees were spoilt for choice. And you can't forget the infamous tug-of-war. Anna Geary went to take a look.
It may seem rather quaint for a village fete to take part in London's West End, but this annual fixture in Soho has been going for almost half a century.
When you smile.
Each year, festivities get underway with a spaghetti eating competition.
Rule number 1, do not lift your plate or bowl. Rule number 2, you must use your fork.
Scoffing before spectators, there was some confusion over the winner, before deciding on Joanna, a contestant who joined last minute on an empty stomach.
Feeling great. The pasta was really tasty. I hadn't had breakfast.
Giving the humans a chance to recover, some furry friends took centre stage next. Pooches were recognised in some unusual categories. 9-month-old Maisie won most likely to save the world. Her owner says she loves living in Soho.
I mean, I normally take her out for walks first thing in the morning or, last thing at night, and you're always seeing like fellow residents or neighbours, who you bump into, and it's just nice to stop and have a chat. It's also great for the dogs as well, because it's good for their own interaction, so they get used to, being around other dogs.
Competition 2 resumed between local emergency services. And after 2 years of defeat, police beat firefighters in the tug-of-war.
Well, it's always nice to win an event, but this is all in good fun, and it's just about bringing people together to all enjoy ourselves.
That sense of community is what one of the fete's original founders, Leslie Hardcastle, set out to achieve. He died earlier this year, but his wife continues his legacy, organising events like this for the area.
A lot of people who come to live here stay. It's not unusual to find people who've lived here 30, 40, 50 years.
Familiar faces that will no doubt be back for the eccentric party next year. Anna Geary, ITV News, Soho.
And some breaking news from Wimbledon. Carlos Alcaraz has defeated the defending champion Novak Djokovic and wins his first Wimbledon Tennis Championship title. Let's check the weather now. Here's Amanda.
Whatever the weather, it always feels like home. Vaillant Heat Pumps and Boilers sponsor ITV London Weekend Weather.
Hello again. Hope you've all had a lovely Sunday so far. Well, overall this weekend has been unsettled and blustery for many of us, but things are looking much quieter as we go into the new week, so it will be less windy out there. Still a few showers around at times, especially on Monday, but for most of us, a good deal of dry weather in the forecast, and we'll see some bright or sunny spells too. So this weekend we've had low pressure in charge of things. That's what brought that messy and unsettled weather into many parts of the UK. But you can see as the week continues, we have got low pressure out towards the west. It looks like that will bring some rain into western areas on Tuesday. But for us, we've got a ridge of high pressure. So hopefully if things go to plan, we will be staying largely dry. Now, in the meantime, coming back to the rest of this evening, still 1 or 2 showers around and still quite blustery for a while. But overnight, those winds will start to ease. We've got clear skies out there and it will be turning rather chilly. Temperatures tonight down to around 12 degrees. So quite a fresh start to the day on Monday morning. But for many of us, for the commute to work or school, beautiful sunshine across the capital. That's before these showers start developing, and if you catch one of these showers, could be on the heavy side. But you can see by the end of the afternoon, a good deal of dry weather, some lovely spells of sunshine, and with those lighter winds, it will be feeling a little warmer out there too. Highs there of 23 degrees, that's 73 in Fahrenheit. And then looking further ahead, as I mentioned earlier, we do have this low pressure out towards the west. At this stage, it looks like it's not coming towards us and we should be staying largely dry. However, it will be clouding over later on Tuesday. Then it's sunny spell showers by the time we get to Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Vaillant Heat Pumps and Boilers sponsor ITV London Weekend Weather.
That's the latest from us for now. We're back bright and early in Good Morning Britain. Until then, have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.